Surrounded by murderers and villains, now on BBC One, young Simon's still on his search for the awful truth in our Sunday afternoon serial, Blackhearts in Battersea.
Why wait, Eustace? Why not act now?
Ain't that just like you? Planning next Sunday's joint before this one's fairly in the oven. Have you forgotten Ella Twite?
Well, now you're one of the family, Mr. Thingamy. We want to hear all about you, don't we, Ella? Where you come from? Who you know?
Well, only my friend Dr. Field, who, gave this address as his lodgings. Yeah.
Now, ain't that a curious thing, Abednego? And we ain't never heard of him.
Never.
I told ya. There ain't no Dr. Field. Never has been.
And why should he give this house as his address, huh?
Thinking maybe Dolly was right, were you? Thinking that maybe it is time to act.
I was thinking that from now on, we shall have to watch over Justin both day and night. Or he could put a real crimp in our plans.
In the name of Judas, why wait? Let's shift all the ken from Ella Twite's place, and then let's shift that high-nosed old grinder upstairs. I'll be happy to do it for you.
What, Joe?
No hot water this morning.
I ain't well.
Go away, Brat. It's not polite to watch when someone's dressing.
I am the Quincy.
Well, no donkey ride this morning, then.
Play cribbage with me.
Not now.
I'll play for money.
You haven't got any. Go back to bed, Brat. It's cold up here.
I have horrible dreams. Blue devil dreams. Ma had 2 heads.
Aye, that is horrible. Yeah, you do feel hot. Come along, Brat, back to bed. Come on.
My throat feels like something's living in it.
Go on, jump in, quickly. There you go. You try to sleep now, and I'll bring down my blanket to keep you warm.
I don't want to sleep. You stay. Tell me a story.
Oh, I can't. I've got to get to my class.
I never have no one to play with. They always leaves. Nobody likes me.
Oh, I like you, you silly piece of mousetrap. Even if you do put things in my bed and follow me about everywhere.
You're my Cully, ain't ya?
Oh, Lord bless him, I just said I am. Now, you try to sleep and I'll bring down my blanket. And when I come back at tea time, I promise to tell you a story and play cribbage with you.
Promise?
Cross my heart, and I'll be as cross as brimstone if you don't go to sleep.
Simon,
What now?
you're a bang-up slumdinger, you are.
Dr. Field. Where did you get this? Dido?
Distinguished young Raphael, our Leonardo to be.
Mr. Twite, up so early.
I trust you are rejoicing in the pursuit of your studies, young Thingamy. Art. A hard but rewarding taskmaster. I see I delay you, dear boy.
Oh, sir. I think Dido's quite poorly this morning.
Dido, diddly-o. I am fetching her this very instant a mug of nurse's own saloop. Best goat's milk, best Barbados rum and a pinch of aniseed. Later on, I shall send out to the pharmacy for a drop of Tintagel water. Poor Dido Twite. Such a delicate sprite.
Oh, Mr. Twite,
Dear boy,
that sketch in Dido's room.
a sketch in Dido's room. Is there such a thing?
Do you know the artist, sir?
Surrounded as we are by talent, it could be any one of a dozen friends, dear fellow, but I confess I don't recall such a sketch. You must show it to me later.
This picture of the girl, are you certain it was drawn by your friend? Was it signed?
Yeah, the corner of the paper's been torn off.
Pity. Well, that would have been proof, you see. But then you might have gone to Bow Street and informed the constables. As it is, you just have your suspicions. And even if he had been living there, it could be he just had a falling out with the landlady. Perhaps he had something stolen or found the place too dirty and took his leave.
Yeah, but why should they lie about it?
Oh, landladies, my dear. They're all quite unreasonable. Why do you suppose we have our breakfast out here every morning? No cookery at all allowed in our lodgings. Well, not since Gus nearly burnt the place down frying sausages. Pity he didn't frizzle the old skinflint.
Tally-ho!
8 o'clock. To think such a time exists. Look, eyes like cannonballs from lack of sleep.
Did you bring the bread?
May we? And spring onions from the old harpy's window box. Voila, mes enfants. See if this fits you, Simon.
Oh, no, Gus, no. No, I couldn't really. I've never had so many things to wear.
Oh, that ain't to the purpose, young'un. Try it on.
I'm already dressed head to toe in your clothes.
And a credit you are to one and all.
My friends at the poor farm could see me now.
Perfection.
Oh, it's Bodikins. He looks more of a gent than I'll ever be.
Listen, I don't know how I can ever thank you both enough.
I do. You can bustle about with those eggs. I'm famished.
How long have they been in there?
7 minutes.
7 minutes? Ye gods will need a hammer.
Pas mal du tout. Here, perhaps not so good. But today, I am pleased with you, Mr. Smallacom. When you work with your head and do not merely scab through the exercise, all comes well, you see. Today you are a good boy. But you are not Mr. Fotheringham. Why do you torment me so, blockhead?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to break my arm. Can't paint with my dib-dabs in a clout, can I?
I shan't go in. Not today.
Oh, yes, you will. To be a student at such a place as this, my lord, is an enviable privilege.
I may stay, I may not, as the humour strikes me. You may leave me now.
My orders are to stay here, my lord.
Go away, mid-wink.
A gentleman remains civil at all times, Mr. Buckle says, especially to those in his service. Way-faced brat.
Good boy, very good. Gabriel Field was correct. I am going to make a painter of you. My lord, my dear young man, enchanté de vous voir. So, let us see what you have been working at.
I have tried, you see, but it's dashed awkward drawing horses when they won't stand still. Artistic dreams are all very well, but some fellas are just no good at that sort of stuff. Clumsy, and all my horses look like tables.
Adieu. Mon Dieu! How can you bring such stuff to me, Jean-Jacques Fernot, Principal of the Rivière Academy? This is what I think of these abominable drawings.
You horrible little man. You prune-faced barbarian who wants to draw anyway. It's not natural.
Perhaps I have been too harsh, my lord. I did not mean to upset you, dear boy.
I am going to be a duke. Dukes do not draw. It's not the occupation of a gentleman. Curse and confound the French.
This peck ain't half bad, girl. Beats little bread and fish porridge hands down. I'm nibblish hungry today. Must be getting up early, what does it?
We got plans to make when you finish stuffing.
Hey?
You ain't forgotten what day it is? Last day of the month, twite. The dark dew.
I ain't forgotten.
Oh, clear off!
Listen, Gil. Cause or no cause, if Eustace Buckle and his crowd shove off one day, who's going to get left here in the niche with a cellar full of trouble, eh? You thought about that? Getting to be a regular junket, this is, doing Buckle's dirty work.
It ain't something for Nick's, twite. We gets paid good money for shifting that Ken off the boat.
But it don't get shifted on, do it? It stays in our cellar. How many more cargoes are going to unload on us? It ain't on, Ella. It ain't right. You and me takes all the risks playing hide and seek with the Bow Street boys. And there's another thing. What about our lodger, eh? What about young Thingamy? If he is bumping and clanging in the middle of the night, he ain't just going to lie back and think about it, is he?
You leave him to me. A nice drop of Martwite's cordial for a nightcap. That should do the trick. Master Thingamy will sleep through it like a little baby.
Whoa, boy, whoa! Whoa, boy, whoa, whoa, whoa! Steady, steady, steady! Oh, that's a neat trick, young'un. Oh, used to horses, are you? Oh, proper handful, listen.
It's artful as a load of monkeys.
You'd best get a poultice put on that knee before it goes proud on you.
He'll have to wait. Can't have His Grace the Duke champing at the bit.
You bide here, son.
Well, I'll go, Mr. Cobb.
Well, he ain't going to sell it for cat's meat, is he?
Well, where shall I take him?
The Duke of Battersea stables, lad. Ask for Mr. Waters. You'll find your way to the back of the castle through the tunnel.
OK.
Don't do that. Oh, stow it, Aunt. I've said I was sorry.
Your poor dear mother was already an accomplished artist when she was your age.
Don't put yourself in a pucker, Hetty. The boy's hardly jail bait for missing an art class.
Who wants to paint, anyway? I reckon it's a mug's lair.
Does he learn such language?
Now, if the gondola has 2 or 3 passengers, it's clear I'm going to need extra buoyancy, and yet, when the balloon's fully filled, I doubt one mooring rope will hold it. Hetty, my dear, I should like us to go to Chippings as soon as possible.
Chippings, William? Whatever for? It's so very draughty and damp on the coast at this time of year.
I have work to do on the steering mechanism. I've left it in the stables.
Oh, very well. But remember, tomorrow is the Royal Regatta at Hampton Court, and on Saturday we have the opera.
The opera? That pack of nonsense again.
One has one's box and one must attend, occasionally.
You know I find it devilish dull, all those fellows warbling away about their troubles, and anyone can see they never wanted for a good dinner in their lives.
His Majesty will be present on Saturday. I must be there. He'll notice if I'm not.
No. Well...
That's Sophie. I sent her for my paregoric over an hour ago.
Oh, which stumbling in the dew that makes the barmaids pair with their dewy, dewy eyes and their brassy, brassy hair. Well, now, Curly, ain't this well met?
Help me over, John, please. My lady's waiting for her medicine.
How you do provoke a man so.
Please hurry. I'm so late already. What is it? Why have you stopped?
How about a thank you kiss then?
Let me go, Granddad, or I'll scream.
Scream all you like, girlie. Ain't nobody gonna hear you down here. I'll have that Christmas, I almighty, or it's wet skirts for you.
Leave her alone!
What are you gonna do if I won't? Cut out me liver and lights?
That drunken brute. Just wait till her ladyship hears about this.
Aye, that's right. Miss, prim and proper. You go peach on me.
So I shall.
Best guard your tongue, girlie, if you know what's good for you. What's her Grace gonna say when she finds out her precious little Sophie has been consorting with horse shops and gutter boys, eh? You pesky brat! Poxy runts!
Stop that, boy.
Ho hum, Uncle. It's so dull.
Read a book, dear.
A capital notion, Your Grace.
Uncle Bill, Battersea, mad as a Battersea.
What's that? What did you say?
Hip, hap, habble, dabble, shall we go to her precious room?
Sophie!
Your tincture of opium and aniseed, ma'am.
But where have you been, child?
If you please, ma'am, this young man deserves to be rewarded for the help he's given me this afternoon.
Serves you right, John Duggar. You get no sympathy here. I'd have done the same myself and drowned you. Poured about by a great drunken lump with hands like dirty dinner plates. What are you gawping at, you idle good-for-nothings? Get out! Go on, get out! Back to your pigsty! You and your gin Daggett. You'll take us all to the gates of hell, the both of you. Are you listening to me? That brat could have had the justice on you, and then what? You hear me?
I ain't deaf.
Just stupid! You wait till Mr. Buckle's told about this.
And then he threw me down, ma'am. And Simon, oh, his name's Simon, ma'am. Simon's jacket was torn, and that's when John Daggett fell in the water.
I've never heard anything so outrageous in my life. The poor child might have been murdered where she stood.
Folded roll, Hetty. There, you did well, young man. Come forward into the light where I can see you. Well, how'd you come to be here, Master Simon?
Oh, I bought you back a horse, sir, from Mr. Cobb's yard.
Yes. No, I meant, how'd you come to be in London?
Well, by donkey, sir.
To buy a donkey.
Simon is to be a painter, Your Grace.
That's it. Old Furno's at the academy.
Be quiet, Justin.
William, this is all very well, but what's to be done? I shan't rest easily until that man Daggett has been dismissed.
Great heaven.
Good Lord. Buckler, I'd forgotten you were there.
Perhaps I may be allowed to deal with John Daggett, Your Grace. It was I who gave the man employment, and I feel responsible.
Well, dismiss the drunken rogue.
He'll be turned off within the hour, Your Grace. In the meantime, perhaps the young gentleman might care for a hot drink by the kitchen fire.
Practical as ever, Buckle. Well, by all means, take him along. Oh, and Buckle, see to it that he's fed as well. Poor lad looks half-starved. Oh, I'm afraid that coat will never be the same again, young man. I dare say something of Justin's will fit you. Sophie will see to that, won't you, my dear? Obliged to you, Master Simon.
Thank you very much, sir.
What a delightful face.
Hmm.
It reminds me
Of whom?
Just now I had the strangest feeling.
My word, you are hungry, boy. More veal and ham, dearie. Oh, a bit of my venison pasty there. You need building up, Master Simon. Was that the name, Mr. Buckle? Master Simon, is it?
Master Simon, it is, Dolly. No other name given.
Well, I have no other, sir. So I was a parish orphan. The overseer named me Simon.
Why, that's sad. Real sad. That's sad, Mr. Buckle. And what parish was it, dearie?
I was Chippins, ma'am, near the coast.
And how old might you be, Master Simon?
Well, ma'am, they did say.
Yes?
Midwinter has the jacket laid out, Mr. Buckle, in his lordship's dressing room.
Oh, very well. Show our visitor the way.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Oh. We're done for.
He knows nothing.
A parish orphan from Chippins, the likeness you saw, it has to be him.
Where's that drunken pig Daggett?
Lobbing his guts up under the pump.
Make sure he's ready to leave when our visitor leaves. From now on, we don't let that boy out of our sight.
Might have been made for you.
Listen, I'd best be off, or Mr. Cobb will be wondering what's become of me. Shall we meet again, Sophie?
Of course we shall. First is my afternoon off.
on Thursday, then? Oh, wait, by the tunnel at noon.
I don't know, lad. We sent you off with the Duke's horse, and here you are, come back dressed like a toff, and near married to somebody less. Now, what sort of magic's that? Drop of organ grinders or good for the rust. So, you're used to horses, eh?
Yeah.
Done any blacksmith's work?
Yeah.
Carpentry?
Yeah, that too.
Proper old man, aren't you? Looks like I'll have to take you on then, so as I can retire early. How about a young'un? You come round here of an evening after you've finished your painting and such, and me and Dan will find you some work to do. Well, you want to earn a bit to pay your way. Agreeable?
Yeah, agreeable.
Let's cut along, lad. There's enough rain up there for a week of Sundays. That sky's full to bursting.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cobb. Goodbye. Snug in bed. What tarnation are you doing on the stairs?
Drink of water.
Your ma should never have left you like this. They go to the pharmacy this morning?
Spirits and rhubarb.
Yeah. That's much better. Come on, up you go. That's the ticket.
Here, you didn't have to be nodding in talks. Where you been?
Can I get you a drink now? Beef tea. It's good for the quinsy.
Right, no beef tea.
Oh, beaten eggs and hot milk?
Ain't no eggs.
Well, I can at least light a fire.
Don't leave me.
All right, I'll be back in a flash. You snuggle down. What happened to the little sketch hung just here?
Dunno.
No, never mind. I think I do.
Dido, you rebellious little brat. Is that you?
Dido's in bed, Mum. I've been sitting with her.
A truly Samaritan act.
Well, I thought it best to light the fire in her room. In case she feels the cold tonight. But I've no cold and the cellar door's locked. Do you have the key?
How kind you are, Mr. Thingamy. But I wouldn't have put you to so much trouble.
Well, no, it's no trouble, Mum.
I'll see to Dido's fire. Won't you, twite?
Of course, of course. Let us keep you no longer from the arms of Morpheus, dear boy. Sleep well.
Good night.
You heard him, girl. The cellar door was locked.
He would say that, wouldn't he? The key was in the caddy. You could have found it, twite. Could have found it. Suppose he's been down there. Suppose he's twigged our lair like what's his name. We can't take no chances. Not tonight of all nights. Still, a few drops of Martwite's Mountain Dew to see a young thingamy.
Oh, I don't know about this cellar. He's just a bit of a lad.
Oh, hush up. Can you think of anything better? We've done it once, we can do it again.
Come in.
A nice mug of warm ale is a nightcap, my dear. Just to show how grateful me and Twite is. You sitting with Dido and all.
Thank you, Mum. But
Not
really,
another
I'll
word
leave
now. There. Now you make sure you drink it all up. It'll help you to sleep.
it. Thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
What you doing?
Well, suppose he don't drink it. We don't want him wandering downstairs always shifting the ken, do we?
Your mother and father may have abandoned you, but I shall never do the same. You must trust me. Trust me. Trust me.